Very good evening, dear viewers. It is hot and tight and competitive and action-packed, and a short race between two of Uganda's most brilliant talents. The guy right now about to break, downing that grey top, is Rashid Wagaba, nicknamed Dog City, from the Advanced Talent Agency, taking on Hazard Lukomwa, nicknamed The Truth, managed by Dice Lounge. They are racing to 5 for a place in the last 8. The quarterfinals of this ongoing 24-man competition, dubbed the hashtag 24-man monthly comp, normally happens once, maybe the second or third Saturday of every month. Last time the tournament was played, exactly 4 weeks ago today, by the way, was won by this guy on table, Hazard Lukomwa, when he defeated the Chandigarh 9-6 in the final. Today he is up against one of the others of the tournament favorites in Rashid Wagaba, and they are racing to 5, and he is down. Rashid Wagaba 1, Hazard Lukomwa 0. Rest to 5. Welcome to Break and Finish Live streaming YouTube platform. Two guys have been facing off a few times this year, and I will say that Hazard has been performing better. Not just slightly better, I would say much better. He has been the second best thing to Caesar in Uganda this year, Hazard, and not only second best. When the guys have against each other, that is Hazard and Caesar, Hazard has this year had better head-to-head performance statistics. 4 times he has won against Caesar. Actually 5. Twice in money matches, though Hazard was started with +6 in races to 21, he won them both, and thrice in tournaments, and twice of those 3 times in finals. Many of the tournaments that have been won by Caesar, and yes, he has won a very good number of them, he didn't face Hazard on the way to victory. And I would like to say that Caesar has lost today his second life on the Joy Hable World Super Tour against a player from Thailand. So his advent in China at this time of the year is over. He will return to the country maybe at the end of the tournament, and then will be expected back in China later in the year. He's on his ambassadorial role, where he's supposed to partake in tournaments organized by Joy Billiards Hable. Back to the game. Hazard is trailing 1-0 against Dog City. I will say that Hazard definitely starts this match as favorite. It doesn't mean that Dog City cannot take him down. The longest race in which these players have faced off before was a race to 16 earlier this year, by the way, at Dice Lounge. And yes, that match was won by Hazard. At one time it was 12-12 before Hazard winning the last 4 frames. By the way, Dog City has another money match at the same venue tomorrow against Kenneth Odong, and that one shall also be coming live. Break and Finish Live, either YouTube or Facebook. But before then, the other player from the Advanced Talent Agency, just like Dog City, who is called Lawrence Sengonge, nicknamed Dangote, will be taking on Ivan Murungi, a guy who was moved close to 400 kilometers away from Kampala in the Midwestern district of Fort Portal just to partake in that money match. Both will be coming live your way here tomorrow, 3 p.m. East African time, the first match, then 6 p.m. East African time, the second match. All action live. That one will go down as a foul from Dog City. So near and yet so far. A little bit of a tricky situation for Hazard to utilize this first shot. He has 2 shots with the 2 with a bad ball, a dead ball, and a relatively good ball, he will most likely use his free shot to free the bad ball, the yellow ball, which is touching the red near the center pocket on the right. Maybe free it, then try to go for the game. He's one of the most skillful players in the country, no shade of a doubt about that one, and has a heart that has no fear for any other player. Calls himself the truth, says that other players are lies besides himself. And the Dice Lounge is watching, hoping that their guy Hazard will win this match. And the Advanced Talent Agency is watching, hoping that their guy Dog City wins this match. By the way, the Advanced Talent Agency is also about, maybe I will give you some news that they have secured another deal besides being the official distributors of Joy Heibo tables in the country of Uganda. A deal they got from Joy Heibo. Majority of the tables that are being used for official events are Super League, and they are so outdated. So the vision of the Advanced Talent Agency is to advance the sport, and in one of the ways by using the most updated sports equipment, the most updated sports disciplines, the most updated sports rules, to the most updated sportsmen in the country, amongst them Rashid Wagaba, who is in attack right now to try and go 2 games up. His performance of late has not been reminiscent of his own abilities. Very well respected as a player, both locally and internationally. But it's quite a while since he won a competition. The last tournament he won was the Easter competition that was held at Portit in Kampala. You can imagine Easter was about 4 weeks away, but he has just spotted 4 perfect shots, including this black, to go 2 games up against the would-be match favorite in Hazard. Rashid Wagaba 2, Hazard Lukomwa 0, rest 5. Thank you for watching. Moses K. Jabel Kaninga, you seem to be supporting Dog City. Sabo Motlang. You want the background on Dog City? Well, I don't know what you mean by background. Background as in his history of the game. Okay, as a very young teenage boy around the age of 13, which is about 10 years ago, is when he was discovered by a manager in Kampala in Uganda called Masayane. When he was as a trainee and as a boy, he was shooting balls around in a village called Natete in Kampala, going around the place looking for places where to play pool and players with whom to play, like a dog roaming around the city, and his manager nicknamed him the City Dog, but just turned the name around to be more fancy, calling him Dog City. He then secured him his first club in the year 2015. It's called the Capital Knight in the Uganda Pool League, and by 2017 this boy Dog City was already helping his club win their first and only ever senior league title, alongside other players like Ibrahim Sejemba and the like, and he was third among the top scorers. The only other 2 who scored ahead of him were 2 goals ahead of him, and they were Ibra and Alfred Gumikiriza. He then moved to a team called the Upper Volta in Kasui, where he played for the next year and a half, and by the onset of COVID he had moved to Zambia to participate in a tournament that was organized at the OYDC, an international double life tournament that was won by Aiden Joseph, but Dog City stayed in the country after being signed up after that tournament by a club in the Zambia Pool League that was called the Spice Pool Club. For him, he represented for about 2 years, and to take away the COVID years, it was already 2022, the year when he returned to the country of Uganda to continue his club career with the Upper Volta Pool Club, but also He has played a number of tournaments ever since then, and his best year ever has been 2023 when he won about 7 comps like this one, including the Matuga Easter Cup, including a tournament at Black Ships Arena, the Grand Opening Championship, weekly tournaments at Marios and Amigos and Diplomat Billiards, amongst others. He reached the quarterfinals of the National Open Pool Championship last year. He had a combined total of 8 victories against Ibra and Caesar, and by the end of last year, he was the biggest threat to the dominance of Ibra and Caesar in Ugandan pool, a position which has been, by the way, stolen away from him by his competitor in this match, Hazard. That's why Dog City has a score to settle in this match. Hazard has a score to settle in this match. 2-0 down against the player he's supposed to start against favorite. Hazard attempting an apple. It seems he will get it. Has 2 reds to go for. Seems not to have gotten the white to perfection. The last red, the one he's looking at, is a little bit tricky. He wants to prove whether there is enough passage of the ball to the top. Watching Joe Swag, Kristo Murutaremwa, Godwin Adaku, Medi Mogisha, Onenkan Steven, shall be Onenchan in pronunciation. That will be very good white ball distribution by one of the best players in terms of distributing the white ball in the country, Hazard. The truth, playing like his name. That one will go down as a truthful apple, up against the black for the first time in the match. And he sinks it in and pulls one back. Hazard 1, Dog City 2. Once again, it is a race to 5. Once again, guys, tomorrow, brace yourselves. We have 2 money matches, both, by the way. The first one racing to 15 for $1,200. The second racing to 16 for the same money players in the first money match. Ivan Moronji, the best player from Western Uganda today, has moved the whole 400 kilometers to this place, and he's participating in this tournament, by the way. But his first goal is, besides this tournament, is to take on Lawrence Sengonge tomorrow in tomorrow's first money match. Then the second one right after the first will be between this guy on table right now, Dog City, who will be taking on Kenneth Odong in a race to 16, both matches live. And depending on the network signal of the area, we could have them on Facebook or YouTube. Either way, we will be having your notification to watch the game. The Facebook streaming platform, in case you are not a follower, is Break and Finish Live. The match will be streamed there. If the live stream is not clear enough for Facebook, then a YouTube link will be shared on the same page. Dog City trying to respond to Apple with Apple against his opponent in what is so far the best match of this competition. Sadly, whoever loses this match will exit this tournament, and yet these two are supposed to be among the favorites for winning this comp. Apple in the last frame, seemingly Apple in this next frame. As long as this white ball moves perfectly, and perfectly it moves, he gets a round of applause from some of the fans. Dog City making himself proud, and the Advanced Talent Agency proud, and his opponent sad. Dog City 3, Hazard 1, race to 5. Thank you, Thabo Matlangu. You are watching from South Africa. good guys from South Africa always following Pool from the east of the continent. Hilary Katwiremu supporting Team Hazard. I know you're happy for that apple in the previous frame. Medi Mugisha, today you decided not to play, and God is watching you. Alright, by the way guys, we are watching from a bar. Please tell me if the music in the background is too loud, such that we try to get a solution. Sometimes loud music does not only affect the status of the video, but puts the very existence of the page in jeopardy. So in case the music is so loud, kindly inform me in the comment section, such that we get a solution for this or the next match. The two players are seeming to be getting their breaks right now. They are seeming to start to get their clearances very right. It is a short race, but so far a very entertaining short race. He is the defending champion of the tournament, Hazard. Took down Caesar exactly 4 weeks ago to win this comp. Dog City is in the way between him and trying to defend the tournament. A 24-man comp. Prizes only for the top 3, by the way. Not so much money to compete for, but $200 for number 1, US dollars. In its equivalent in Ugandan shillings, not bad for the weekend, guys. It's not bad money. Mogoya baby and Gary Chibuta, don't say it's small money. You say you love Dog City's form. Can't believe this guy is trying to make the second consecutive apple, and yet Hazard and yet Dog City too made an apple in the previous match. The last 15 minutes between these boys have been world-class pool. Single visit clearance after the other. Shout outs to you, Chairman Mark Muzungu of Dice Lounge, Chairman of the Dice family, Hazard's individual manager, and the entire management team of Dice family, especially the pool section. Eddie, thank you for the work. Sentamo, amongst others. Also special greetings to the Advanced Talent Agency, Steven Sentongo, Dog City's manager, and the director of the Advanced Talent Agency, Hakim Chigondo. A very beautiful work you are doing for the sport of pool, investing lots of money to ensure that the talents of these boys don't go without benefit. I'm talking of talent. It is a third consecutive apple in this match. 2 of them for the guy who has just sunk in the black, Hazard, who now trails only by 1. Hazard 2, Dog City 3, race to 5. Meaning it is 5 frames to play at maximum. Out of the 5, Dog City needs actually 4. Maximum 4 frames to play. And of the 4, Dog City needs 2 and Hazard needs 3. A loser goes home. Winner, quarterfinal. The breaks are okay. The clearances are okay. The split of the balls is okay. The players are okay. The match is okay. It is entertainment. It is action. It is Dog City versus Hazard didn't get any better than this one, especially when these two are shooting this well. I know whoever will win this match will not be contented with the outcome because they are barely giving each other chance to play after the break. 5 frames played so far, 3 of them ending in apples, and green apples where the guy who breaks makes a clearance. Dog City is trying to make it a 4th consecutive apple. As if both of these guys train at the venue every day. It is not the case, no. They are only here for the tournament. They actually live and train far away from the venue. They are just good enough to do what they are doing. There we go. It is clearly becoming a 4th apple in quick succession from 2 very brilliant shooters. Very good. Another shot, the same skill, a little backspin. Perfect. How about this? 4 points from both of these players. Dog City 4, Hazard 2. Meaning that for Hazard to win this match, he must win 3 games in a row. Thanking and appreciating commentary by Red and appreciating this Hillary Katwin supporting Hazard. Hillary, I wish you good luck. Your guy needs to win 3 games straight to continue representing you. Daniel Kamugisha, you watch from Lira. You are missing Caesar in black, but Caesar will be back. Dennis Moses K, Joe Swag, Gary Chita Jr., Chrysostom Rutarima, and all of you close to 240 of you. According to these guys, publicity and viewership, I can never thank you enough. Hazard in trouble, breaking for his life. Given Dog City's performance, Hazard must make a good break. How good will this break be? He seems to have sunk in 1 ball. Balls are fairly well split, especially the yellow game. 1 yellow ball sunk. The yellows are well split, especially the 5 of them in the middle of the table. The 6th is at the extreme rail on the top, but it is also portable, especially if the guy trying to put it is Hazard. Now here comes the truth. Closes the table like we normally say, playing the yellows, but he must not miss. He must go for it according to what his opponent has been performing so far in this match. That has no chance to try not to pot, because most likely Dog City will come up and make a single visit clearance of his own. He's still going. Can't afford to blink and error and blunder. If he does, it could be his exit. His opponent is only waiting and praying for a chance. And Hazard's facial expression is one of pressure. Dog City is waiting in his seat like a hyena, watching a lioness feed on an antelope carcass and waiting for the opportunity for the lioness not to swallow, such that the hyena comes and grabs the kill. Not that Dog City has been playing better, has been playing so well, but for the 4 games Hazard has, he has just not been getting chance to play. This match is nothing short of a world-class performance. This is the stuff of dreams. I know this is the stuff that you guys load your data bundles to watch. This is the stuff that pushes me to move places to stream these games. He will need another spin, white ball following the yellow off the cushion into space. Nothing short of perfect. What a match, what a performance, what a player, what a game. Hazard up against the black, will sink it in to make a fourth apple in succession in this match. Hazard 3, Dog City 4. And Hazard somehow, for maybe tactical reasons or some other reason, he is having a 2-minute timeout. Maybe he has seen that Dog City, every time that he has been coming to the table, he has been making a clearance. Maybe Hazard just wants to have Dog City lose some bit of concentration or something. It is all part of the game. 2 games to go. Hazard needs to win them both or else exit the competition. Is this the break that is taking Dog City through to the quarterfinals? Is it the break that is taking Hazard out of the competition? Is it a 5th apple in a row? Is it a continuation of single visit clearances that have been happening in the match? Will the pressure of one to go mount up on Dog City, or will he perform like he has done all match long to shoot himself into the quarterfinals, to shoot Hazard out of the tournament? He needs to close the game. He could go with the yellows or the reds, but one thing he has to do, he must pot a ball, at least pot a ball. If not, play safe enough to deny Hazard a clearance. Goes for the yellows. He misses. He plays yellow and puts red on an open table in blackboard. That is a legal shot, and the player on table closes the table playing reds. Dog City going for another clearance. He has 5 reds. 4 now. 3 of them are routine shots. The one dead red that is touching the black ball on the right of the table is his one and only problem. And when he is making this clearance, this attempt to make a clearance, he has that red ball in his mind. He'll want to play a shot that opens it up, and in the result, opening up the black as well. What is he trying to do? Maybe he's contemplating putting one of his reds off the dead red ball. In the effect, opening up the game, changes his mind. Play that red to the corner pocket. Now this shot, if he sinks in this red ball to the corner pocket closest to your screen on the left, will use the white ball to open up the dead red and the black in a hard shot. It is his aim. He does both and achieves near perfection. His only problem that in opening up the black, it ended up again in a dead position, this time touching Hazard's yellow just by the rail on the top right of your screen. He will make another attempt to again open up the black. That is why he played the red, have the white to the position where it is resting here. If he plays a top left spin, white ball will follow the red, but in left direction where the black is, such that if he puts the black ball to the center, the white ball could open up the black. There we go. There we go. Top class shooting. Sometimes they say beautiful but unlucky. This time Dog City is shooting so well, but not so lucky with the final resting positions of the balls, because the black is at a position where he cannot pot to the same corner pocket where it is. He will simply touch it and leave Hazard with a chance to play. Sometimes you cannot do much. Simply touches it in a legal shot. Hazard will have a chance to play. Hazard will most likely be going for a defensive shot. He will have to risk only play a defensive shot to allow Dog City back on table. Maybe try to put the black off the cushion, but it is a very, like we normally say, a bad game. Maybe not just a bad yellow game, it is an ugly yellow game. He currently has no ball he can pot with ease. Here we go. He must play safe. How safe will it be? It's very good game reading, because not only does he snooker Dog City, even the direct angle is snookered, such that if Dog City is to play off the rail, that cushion closest to your screen, he will need a little bit of spin on the white ball, because the direct angle is also snookered. It was a thoughtful shot from Hazard. But this guy sometimes can surprise us with his choice of shots, Dog City. Let's see, maybe he can use more than one cushion. Maybe go for a mass shot. He has done it before. He will have to be mindful, thoughtful. Of course, knowing that he could still have a chance on table, even if maybe he doesn't find the black. But finding the black, you think that it will be definitely winning the frame. He plays the white ball against the cushion with a little spin on it. Here we go. Here we go. He will foul here. And it's the exact foul. He didn't happen because he has just played away Hazard's yellow into safety, to the effect that Hazard now has full rights to try and go for this game with another single visit clearance. 2 shots to the truth. The Dog City can only wait and pray. Hazard will be going for a clearance. Uses his free shot to free his one and only body yellow ball. It is Ephraim he is trying to steal away from the jaws of the Dog City. He's trying to take this match to the wire, to the decider, to the divider. And he is playing well enough too. Little bit of trick potting the 3 balls which are on the top end of the table. It will require some good white ball movement. Little white ball movement, little but a bit complicated. But if there is one guy in the tournament who you think can finish this frame off, maybe the guy is Hazard, trying to keep himself alive in a tournament which you would say he came thinking that he has full rights to try and win. Not only is he the defending champion, his biggest competitor is not at the venue. Not just at the venue, Caesar is also not in the country. Ibra has not registered to participate. Mansuru has not been seen at the venue. Hazard is around. Ibrahim Kanja is around. Joseph Kasozi is around. Dog City is around. For Hazard to win the tournament, he must first beat Dog City, and to beat Dog City, he must first win this frame. And it is a one very good clearance. Right now, it is a formality to a player of this level. And we are having a divider. I can't believe my eyes. This match has been a gift that has given and given and given and given. Hazard up against the black for the 4th time. He will definitely be sinking it in, which he does. Hazard 4, Dog City 4. We have a decider. Decider. Don't leave the stream. Don't leave the channel. If you have watched the first 8, the 8 games you've watched are almost inconsequential. All that matters is who will win this next frame. And in my opinion, when you have a decider, it is normally the guy who has come from behind with the momentum and the morale on his side. And that guy is Hazard, and yet he has the break. He has demonstrated that the last 2 frames he has broken have been apples. He will once again need a good break here. Trying to break and break down Dog City. How good will this break be this time around? Pots 1 ball. A very, very important 1 ball that he has potted. The truth against the Dog in the City. For a place in the quarterfinals, all that matters is who wins this one and only frame. Currently drawing 4-4 in a short race to 5, with the entire crowd at the venue only focused on this one frame. And while the tournament is happening on 3 tables, another decider, by the way, is going on between Ian Kazwe and Innocent Tumshaba. You shall be watching, shall be getting updates from that one. That is the scoreboard you are seeing on the left. The one for the match you are watching is the one on the right in black. 2 players who are friends, by the way, but on table rivals. He uses the red to pot the yellow, meaning he closes the table, and he is playing yellows, and he is going for apple. He has to be very careful. He will need to apply the quality that has seen him win 4 comps this year and 4 money matches out of 4 money matches played, just to win this one frame, because if he doesn't win this frame, he will be driving back home. If he wins this frame, he will march on to the quarterfinals and Dog City will be marching home. Hazard 4, Dog City 4. Do not blink. Joseph Emokol, you want to know about Shandiga Caesar? He has lost his second life in the second tournament this morning. He needed to, after losing out yesterday, he needed to beat 4 people to get himself back into the main draw. He did 1-2 and lost against the third, a player from Thailand. So he is out of the World Hayball Super Tour. Hilary Katwiremu supporting Hazard. Swalen Sengiova. Yes, you are applauding Hazard for that very good break, and I agree with you. It is a break that could take him to the quarterfinals, but if he wins this frame, it will be such a very, very painful loss for Dog City, because he has performed his heart out and Hazard has performed his heart out equally. If I had the right, if I had the power, if I had the authority, I would qualify both of these guys to the quarterfinals. But rules are rules. It is a single life tournament. You lose, you go home. Sports sometimes is so unfair to its competitors. Ian Kazive has knocked out Innocent Tumushabe to grab a place in the quarterfinals, and Hazard wants to emulate him, and he wants to do it with the apple. And if he does it, it will for him be a third apple out of 5 frames in which he has broken. That shot is not good enough. He has a simple matter of a yellow ball that is touching red near the top of your screen, and that shot, whoever plays at that situation better will most likely have the benefit of winning this match. Hazard will need a very big shot here. Thank you for watching Remy Kunta Productions. Rogers Mohwezi. Hazard is in the flow. How good will this shot be? Not good enough. He gets himself snookered. Advantage, Dog City. And you will want to think that Hazard has lost his big advantage, which he gave himself on the break. In my mind, the big mistake he did was to have one bad ball out of his entire set of yellows and planning to pot that ball last. You need to map out a routine in which you use the good balls to free the bad ball when you have a few more good balls on the table. He is playing against the rail. Must find his yellow. He must. And he fouls. Big advantage, Dog City. A player with so much abilities, who I don't remember beating Hazard this year. I think he has only won 2 comps this year and 1 money match against Mansour. He has another money match tomorrow, by the way. He is in a rich vein of form, at least by today's performance. At least by his performance in this very match. It is a performance that could take down anyone, including taking down Hazard in a decider where Dog City has 7 balls to clear in 2 visits. Here we go. How good will the free shot be? It is not a bad free shot. He has choice to make a clearance. He could make choice to put 1 or 2 balls, then play snooker before coming back for the kill. But Dog City, being Dog City, with the offense in his mind always, will be going for a clearance. A table run which will not be the first or the second in this match by him. He is now heavily poised to win. His opponent definitely started as the favorite given his vein of form in the last 1 to 3 months. But Dog City has played himself back in with a very big chance, especially the first games which he won, and the second, and the third, and the fourth. He has played well enough to put his opponent into some kind of pressure. Hazard can only pray and pray and pray that Dog City misses. Dog City is hoping that he doesn't. The fans are watching with anticipation. The respective managers are watching with nervousness. The crowd is just a little bit too silent about the match, but following each and every step of the way that these players take a shot. With each ball potted, Dog City gets himself closer to a place in the quarterfinals. But with each shot potted, Hazard gets himself closer to exiting this tournament. How good will this shot be? It will be good enough. But Dog City has to be a little bit careful enough not to get himself snookered between either the yellow or the black. After putting that red ball to the center pocket, the white ball movement must be perfect. He will use either the black or the yellow for support, as the white ball will rest off either of the two. He uses the yellow for support, and I think he can see his red ball clearly. Clear enough for Hazard to lose hope of advancing into this competition. A competition which was last held 4 weeks ago exactly, with Hazard coming out victorious. White ball bouncing off the second table where we are having a match, by the way. Dog City will refocus and rethink and recalm himself, and pots. He gets a round of applause from the fans. He will play this black, which will most definitely be the last black of the match. Dog City, actually known as Rashid Wagaba, for the first time in this year, takes down the tournament favorite, the defending champion of the tournament in Hazard. What a match it has been. 5-4 the final score between Dog City against Hazard. Thank you guys for watching. We shall be waiting momentarily to have our next match, and we shall be going back to break and finish. On Facebook, you have been a very lovely audience. Martin Malala, Matov Robinson, Alvin Chitaka, Jimmy Kalisa, and over 300 of you who have been witnesses as Dog City exits the defending champion out of the hashtag monthly tournament. Thank you for being a lovely audience. We meet in the next stream.